Hello, everybody. Welcome back to How Come. This episode is so good. I am talking to Portland-based comedian Imani Denae. And the last time I saw Imani perform, she was talking about being blind, basically, and having really bad eyesight. So I was like, oh, love is blind. Is sex blind? Hilarious topic for a podcast. But then it gets so much more interesting, and we learn about the way Imani was raised and how her parents were poly, and it's such a good episode. You'll love it. So funny. So yeah, get ready and enjoy.
How come? How come? How come I can't achieve? How come I can't achieve? I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm rolling up my sleeves. Oh baby, I believe these guests can help. 'Cause I can't do it by myself. I wanna jizz.
I'm so excited for this episode. Welcome, Imani.
Hello.
How was your day?
It was good. I was very sleepy at work. I did fall asleep like 3 different times at my desk. And then I was like, I'm going home. I think it's better if I go home.
Is it a comfortable desk?
No, but I fell asleep sitting straight up. And then when I looked at my computer, I had typed something. And I didn't know what the fuck I typed, but...
The sleep version of you was trying to get you fired.
It's true.
Wrote an email to your boss and was like, I actually can't stand you.
I actually wrote a joke about my boss way back when I first, like my first year working there.
Really?
And I just made fun of her hair. She probably loves her hair a lot, but I don't like her haircut.
Okay. I hope she doesn't listen to this. So the last time I was in Portland, we were on a show together. And in your set, you were talking about being legally blind. Now, is that true? Because obviously, sometimes comics lie.
I mean, I think I'm blind because I wear glasses and it's
But
on
not-
my ID. But I'm not legally blind.
Well, like, what counts as legally blind? Like,
I don't even know. I just feel like being blind in general is a disability, and it's just not treated like it is. It's very unfair because I can't see without these.
right. So, like, the way that our backgrounds look right now, is that
That's
how
what I
you
see
without glasses?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
So I always say it's just shapes. There's no details whatsoever. It's just the shape of stuff. And so I could like maneuver around, but sometimes the depth perception is messed up because you're not seeing details.
Yeah.
And so I still bump into things. But I also think that like I've developed like instant, what's the word for it? Motor functions or whatever. Like I can just easily maneuver through my house without being able to see. I don't need glasses to find the refrigerator, or like I can use the bathroom.
Yeah, because that's like your house and like you know it well.
But I start to learn other places well enough so that I don't have to put my glasses on immediately.
Well, they say that too, that like if one sense is like hindered, that like your other ones will like rise to the occasion or whatever, like help you out.
I think it's true. I feel like my sense of self is good, or the sense of object permanence, I guess no, I don't know what the word is, but like I can understand the size of something pretty well. Like when it comes to like parking my car, parallel parking, I know how big my car is. And I know how big any car is that I sit in, even if it's like a new car, because this is like I have a sense of like
awareness around. It's like spatial awareness.
Yeah.
When you were like, I can tell the size of things, I was like, well, we're on a very specific podcast. So like, it's like, like the dick's blurry, but I know exactly how big it is.
Exactly.
Okay. So when were you diagnosed, or like, when did you figure out like,
that I was blind?
Yeah. Like I'm not seeing as well as I could be.
When I was 3.
Oh,
I was a little kid with glasses. Yeah, I was a little cute glasses kid. I remember as a kid like wearing my dad's glasses and thinking it was the coolest thing in the world to like walk around in my dad's glasses as a little kid. And then all of a sudden I needed glasses. So part of me thinks that like
you fucked yourself up.
I fucked myself up by using my dad's glasses. Everything looks so much bigger in his glasses for what I remember.
Yeah. Well,
And
so
like spaced out, bigger, and
now that you have your own, do you guys have like a similar prescription?
no.
Okay.
I'm like far worse than my dad.
Oh, man. When you first got your glasses, like, do you remember looking at yourself in the mirror for the first time, like, clearly?
Yes. Well, not as a little kid, but I do remember the first time I got contacts.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first got contacts for the first time, I remember like walking outside of it was like America's Best and being like, "Oh my God, Chipotle!" And like
Yeah.
just pointing out all of the signs. I was 22 when I got contacts for the
Oh,
first time.
wow. Well, because they're
So
like so annoying. Like, I can't
yeah,
imagine touching my eyeball all the time.
and I only did it for a year, and then I was like, "I'm a glasses person. I'm not
Yeah.
going to be a contact person."
Yeah. I was helping one of my friends clean her house recently because she like moved and she had so many glasses. And I was like, what's going on here? And she's like, I'm a glasses person. Like when you're a glasses person, like you have to wear glasses. Like it's not just like I have one pair of glasses. It's like an extra accessory. It's like part of
Yeah,
me.
I have three. I
Okay,
have
nice.
At least right now I have three. There was a moment in time where I literally have like six in my room currently, but they're not my prescription. So I only have two that are my current prescription. I don't have any sunglasses. Like that's the one thing about being blind is that like you actually have to buy prescription sunglasses
Yeah.
so that you have, or you have to put something on top. I'm a prescription sunglass person. I'm just gonna buy
I went
ones that I
to
can use.
see Wicked like the day that it came out, like by myself, and this group of like 8-year-old girls was behind me. And when they first had to put on their 3D glasses, one of them goes, I have to wear glasses over my glasses.
It's funny because I saw it in 3D too.
Yeah.
The movie did not need to be in 3D. That's all I will say
At
to that.
all. Yeah.
At all. I think it's a scam to see it in 3D,
My
and
ticket
that's my
wasn't
only take.
expensive though. I think they
I
like
don't think it was that
knew.
bad.
Yeah. Um okay, no, so but I asked like the first time like you saw like yourself clearly because I feel like or I know I have like insane like body dysmorphia and like body image problems and like blah blah whatever. I was thinking it must like alleviate that if like you're just walking around your house and things are blurry and like you can't really catch yourself in the mirror except for like the blob version of yourself. Has that been your
Uh,
experience or it's like no?
no, I
Okay.
think it's probably more similar to yours because I wear my
Okay.
glasses enough to know what I
To
look
know what you
like in
look
the
like.
mirror. I
Yeah.
don't like maneuver that much without my glasses on.
Okay. And then when it comes to like kissing or sex or whatever, like Ben is a glasses person and he has to move them every time like we're going to kiss because they either hurt him or hurt me or whatever. Like, have you figured out kissing with glasses or do you take them off?
I think I figured out kissing with glasses, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just maybe you
Please
tilt your head.
try.
You like maybe you tilt your head a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
But like also my glasses like fit me really well. So
So
like
maybe that's the trick is get
they
like,
don't slide. They're like right up against my face already.
but they're never
So
like if somebody's
well, I
like
will say
passionately making out with you, like the bridge of your nose isn't getting like stabbed.
if I was missing the little plastic things on the inside of my glasses, most likely.
Even
I don't know what
the
you call
plastic
them.
feels like a stab.
It can. But I think like I've had my glasses break up against my face. So I definitely know what the
Ooh.
feeling is of like that like getting
Mm-hmm.
hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not comfortable. I don't know how two glasses wearers could be together. I just know how it's
Okay.
easier when they don't wear glasses too.
Sure, sure, sure. So have you ever made out with somebody else with glasses?
Yes, I think so.
Does it
Yeah.
sound like just like plastic figurines fighting?
Yes. It's just a clank of plastic.
And you're like, I want to look at you, but like it's getting
It's like it's too weird because you can't get too close to them. You have to give some
yeah.
space.
Yeah.
And glasses aren't cheap, so you really don't want to break someone else's glasses.
Right. Which is why I feel like if I was a glasses wearer, I would just take them off. But then I also feel like it might hinder your performance. Like if you're like trying to do something that involves skill, like eating someone out or like going down, like.
I think it's like, I don't always wear my glasses during sex. I have before, but yeah, it's very interesting.
Right?
Because I feel like I'm like demisexual, asexual. So it's like I don't really take sex that seriously, in my opinion. So it's like whether I see the dick or I don't see a dick, it's still a dick to me.
Right. And also, if you're demi, then like likely you already have a relationship
with the
that person. So like you're navigating the same way that you're navigating your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever used, like if you've taken glasses off or whatever, have you ever used blurriness as a way to help yourself picture someone who's more attractive than the person that you're with?
Yes. Okay. Actually, there's times where it comes in handy because you don't actually have to think of who you're actually having sex with because you can't see them. So you can put someone else's face there.
Yeah. And like a lot of people, you can close your eyes, but like if you have like you're just like, oh, you're the shape of Matthew McConaughey, like, or like whoever it is.
That's true. I have done that. Not in my current relationship. I just want to put that out there.
No, and we love him and we would never picture someone else.
But in my life, I have thought of someone completely different. And being blind, it helps. You don't have to try that hard to think of someone else.
It's like, you're barely here. So like, let's just bring someone else in. Yeah, no, big fan of your current relationship.
Thank you.
Good person. But also, I think it's still valid to fantasize during I don't know.
I don't have any qualms with it. I'm from a very unique family life situation. So like people do what they want sexually. I don't give a shit. If you want to think about someone else when you're having sex, as long as there's love and communication or not communication, but still love. Yeah. I don't know. I had an ex who told me some things that they did wrong. And I was like, well, you could have kept that to yourself and taken it to the grave. And then we wouldn't have this issue in the first place.
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, like, I guess when guys tell on themselves, like, oh, I was thinking about this person.
Oh.
And then I'm like, why did you tell me that?
Yeah. I've never had somebody be like, I was fantasizing about somebody else while fucking you. But I have had people tell me about dreams where they were fucking somebody else. And like, I've done that too. But there's something about being like, yeah, in the moment, like you were there, but like I didn't want you. Like,
I have had that happen before.
Yeah.
It's that someone legitimately was like, well, I was thinking about someone else. And having sex with me is the reason they were able to determine that they wanted to be with this other person, which feels very shitty. But I guess this guy needed to sleep with me in order to know that he wanted to be with someone else.
But also, why say it?
Yeah, why tell me? I'm like, if that's what you want to do it. That's fine. I didn't want to know.
Oh, you just got clarity from this blurry sex? That is so great. Don't tell me. Or like tell me like, hey, like it was really nice, like 3 days later or something, like that is the weirdest pillow talk I've ever heard in my life.
That's the thing about some dudes. But luckily, like, you just keep your glasses off. You can forget them easily.
Yeah, no, I would take them off immediately and be like, okay, well, you're not in my life anymore. I can't see you. You don't exist.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not seeing you anymore.
I'm not seeing you in so many ways anymore. Wait, so you were talking about you have like a kind of different growing up. Do you mean it's because you had like a lot of siblings or like...
I had polyamorous parents.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they came out as polyamorous when we were in high school. They moved this other woman into the house, they all three shared a bedroom, and
Shut up.
yeah, and it was something that I had to get used to because I did grow up really Christian. Like
Mm-hmm.
my parents were very involved in the church, and so it
Mm-hmm.
was like, what the hell is all of this? But over time, I was like, and my dad worked at a sex club.
Whoa.
Sex culture became very fastly thrown at me
Mm-hmm.
from 16 to like 22. I was like experiencing so much of this because my parents were all like in that relationship. And then they split
Yeah.
up and like went on did their own things. But
And so was your mom like coming out as like queer at the same time?
yeah,
Okay.
but I
That's
guess she
so
never really
interesting.
like she never really like I don't know put
She
it
didn't
in her.
say that that's what it was, but it was like,
Yeah,
we're in
but
a
it was
relationship with her.
yeah, it was very much implied, but she wasn't saying like I'm queer, guys.
Right, right, right. Were they with her for a long time?
I want to say it was like 5 years, and then my parents got divorced. My dad
Did
married my
did either one
stepmom.
keep her?
My dad did.
Wait, so the woman that moved in is your stepmom.
Yes, but there's my dad and her are separated, and my dad has multiple girlfriends.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah, my dad's always like my play girlfriend. I'm like, what the fuck does play girlfriend mean? It was like,
Oh
who's
my
the real
God.
girlfriend? It just sounds like pimp stuff to me, but I don't know. It's just
Do you meet the play girlfriends or is there like a
yeah, I've
hierarchy?
met them
Okay.
before. Yeah, my dad's birthday was um recently, and I've met a lot of his little crew of sexual deviants that
Oh
he's
my
friends
God.
with. Because he's from like the sex club culture of Portland, and so he's got a lot of
Wait, you grew up in Portland?
yeah. I mean, I was
Wow.
born in Portland. My parents are both from Portland, and then
Hmm.
my dad was in the army when I was a kid, so we lived in Texas till I was 13.
Okay. Yeah, I think you talked about Texas in the set. That's why.
Yeah, I was in Texas from 2 to 13. And
Hmm.
then I'm 29 now, so I spent like the rest of that time
So
here.
they were like really probably suppressing themselves because Texas is such like a far cry from Portland that they're like, we have
Yeah,
to be like quote unquote normal and like not have play girlfriends. And then the second they got back to Portland, they were like, oh, they've kept it weird here. We can be
yeah.
ourselves.
That's kind of what it felt like is that they the Portland way, like it came for them. But then again, they're from
Hmm.
here, so it was like
Yeah, no,
maybe they were just able
it was
to,
it was in them.
it
They were
was in
just
them.
like pushing it down. And does your mom still have, is she still poly or no?
I'm not sure. My mom's a TikToker now.
Shut up. What is happening?
I was like, my life is like flipped and turned into my parents being young people all of a sudden.
Oh my God.
Like my dad's still in poly relationships in his 50s.
Mm-hmm.
My mom has discovered like erotic TikTok.
She's an erotic TikToker?
Yeah, like reading poems that are nasty. And yeah.
I love this so much because like there's only so many times that a stand-up comic can be like, I'm actually like embarrassed by my parents. Like
Yeah, my parents do it feel embarrassing, but it's mostly like, I mean, obviously I love them,
yeah,
but I feel like they blindsided me even as a child.
blind. Mm-hmm.
Like for real.
Yeah.
I was so caught off guard by this like huge switch in like our
Yeah.
the structure of what we were raised in.
Also, the three of them sharing a bed is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Like, not just, I'm like, great. Okay, maybe for like one sleepover, but like three people in a room, like that's not enough space.
They had like two mattresses, like queen size mattresses side to side.
Okay, that makes more sense. But it also like it's just that's too many clothes in one room. Like
Yeah,
they
it
always say
was.
like, "Oh, you want like his and hers bathrooms or like sinks at least to like keep the spark alive." And it's like, "No, we need like another sink."
Mhm. It was chaos in our house. Because like I said in my jokes, like I'm one of 7. I have a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
My stepmom had a kid as well, so technically I would be one of 8. This little white girl that was being raised with this family of Black kids.
Oh.
I don't know.
But she was also blind, so she had no idea.
Well, I don't know. Now they're my stepbrother, and now I don't know how their experience was. I don't talk to them anymore.
Okay.
Mostly just because they live in a different city. They're doing their own thing. They're an adult now. I think they might be 19. They were like 8 when this all was happening, like 6 or something, between 6 and 8. And so I've always wondered what their perspective on the situation was as like a little white kid moving in with a family of 7 Black kids.
Yeah.
And then now having 3 parents.
Yeah. What's that Steve Martin movie?
Oh, Cheaper by the Dozen?
No.
Oh.
But hilarious. Yeah, it's like Cheaper by the Dozen, married to. There's one he did in like the 70s or 80s where he's raised by a Black family.
Oh, The Jerk.
The Jerk, yeah. And he's pretty sure he's Black, and it's like,
yeah.
See a mirror? But so did you and like the core 7 talk about what was going on when it was going on?
Yeah. Because I was like 16 when this was all happening.
Yeah.
So like me, and I have a 16-year-old sister as well.
A twin?
No. My dad has always been a man who sleeps around with other women.
Okay.
So like, and then I have 4, I mean, including that sister who's 16, I have 4 older half siblings. And like all of us were very much like, what the hell? But my 2 younger sisters, they're like 3 years younger than me. I think they were more appalled. I was also appalled. I'm not going to lie. I remember being very much like anti this. I was like,
sure.
You heathens, like you sinners. Like I started going to church a bunch, like on my own in high school. And then I was like told by a pastor that it was my duty to change them and make them not do that anymore.
Whoa.
And that like bothered me so much I stopped going to church, and I have not been to church since I was 19.
Yeah, you're like, you're supposed to be like helping me like work things out, not like burdening me with like responsibility of breaking up my parents.
Yeah, plus like I realized like it doesn't bother me. It's not hurt. It doesn't hurt anyone. No one's dying. People are happy.
Yeah.
People enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
Everyone's still kind and treats people with respect, and like it doesn't make anyone an evil human being.
Yeah, I think most of the time if people are mad about their parents dating someone else, it's because it's getting in the way of their parents being together at all. You know, like usually if they bring someone in, it's like, okay, well, that means like a divorce is happening or something like that. And like that like unsettles me. But if it's like, no, we're just like adding another person and like she's kind of nice and like they all seem happy and like we can't hear anything coming out of the room, hopefully.
No, well.
No.
I'll save that story for a different time in a different place.
Okay. Okay, so interesting. It's also interesting that you have like a few half siblings, but you count some of them as full and some of them as like not my siblings at all.
Well, yeah. It's weird because like my dad had 7 kids in a 6-year span. And so 4 of us are born 2 in the same year. If that makes sense. I don't know. So like my older brother Aaron and my oldest sister Ashley, Olivia, they were both born in 1995, and they're 3 months apart. And then me and my sister Ashley are 3 months apart. My oldest brother is 3 years older than me, and my youngest sister's 3 years younger than me.
Okay.
And so there's like all 7 of us really, really tightly squeezed together.
Yeah. But like
But we also didn't get raised together all the time. So some of them I count as
Right, because
like
if they have
full
another
siblings.
mom,
Yeah.
yeah.
And my brother Aaron, he lived with me the most in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I consider him like my full brother sibling. His sister Ashley, we lived together on and off. I consider her a full sister.
Oh, wait, question. So
Hmm.
they share a mom.
Yeah, they share a mom.
Okay, so your dad was seeing other people, but like for long periods of time.
Hmm. I think he was polyamorous before polyamorous was really a
Yeah.
thing people were talking
No, I
about.
think I think he was what they used to call a whore, but
Yes, but polyamorous sounds better. He
but
found a community of people who like to call it something other than whore.
yeah, and ethical whore, like ethical, like clearly your mom knew about it and like was
Yeah.
cool with it,
Hmm.
which takes like the negative connotation out for me at least.
Yeah.
Like
For me
it's like
too.
yeah, everything above board and like that's so nice to be able to have somebody like your age, but like who's like not your twin.
Yeah. It is. It's she's technically the middle child, but
Mm-hmm.
whenever she wants to claim that she's the middle child, I'm like, we were born the same year, so you can't really be the middle child if we are 3 months apart. There's
Yeah,
no.
I'm one of four, and so like I'm one of the middle children, but I can never fully claim like, ugh, I'm so middle child of me. Like even that is like robbed from me with an even number. But I also just speaking of twins that like are from different well yours are from different moms, but I read a really cool thing the other day about a woman who got pregnant with two babies at the same time, but from two different men. And it's like a really rare thing where, like, when you're ovulating, like two eggs drop. And if you have sex, like unprotected with multiple men, they can get, they can fertilize each egg. And so she gave birth to two babies from different dads at the same exact time.
So like siblings,
Like twin-ish.
twin-ish.
Yeah. Like
That's
half sibling twins.
yeah. That's
Like
interesting.
you guys, but like not born at the
From the
same
same
time.
mom.
Yeah.
People actually used to think that me and my sister were born from the same mom when I would tell them that we were 3 months apart.
And you're like,
Mostly because they just couldn't fathom that how we could be 3 months apart.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, my mom just held me longer. That's
Yeah.
all.
You're like, I was just like really comfortable in there. And like, I've always been shy. And she said I could stay like and like incubate just a little more.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so interesting. Are any of your siblings poly or does that not?
No,
No,
no. Yeah, I
that's
think
not
that none of
genetic.
us, yes, like none of us are really about that life. I think truly we all just thought it was like a phase.
Mm-hmm.
And then for that poly relationship from my high school, that did seem like a phase. It fizzled out in 2020. Um,
Mm.
and so I was like, it kind of felt like it was a bit
No,
of a phase, like 7 years
but it's
of
not a
it.
phase because play
Well,
girlfriends.
yeah, because my dad's still in it, but I don't
Yeah.
think my mom or my stepmom is still in it. I mean, I don't ask them, but
The interests that we take up for men.
yeah.
Some people learn the rules of football. Some start dating other people.
Plus, unfortunately, my dad's one of those people who's like, she can't have girl or boyfriends, only me.
Oh no.
So he's toxic with it, but
Okay.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Okay, so you're growing up in a house. There's like 7 kids, there's 3 adults. Did you have any privacy to like explore yourself?
So, yes and no. Like, there was some exploring, but there definitely was not a ton of privacy, so it didn't happen very much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that like I even truly had privacy until I was like 19.
Yeah.
Because I finally had my own bedroom.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit more privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, when I was 19, my parents were starting to hint of divorce and
Mm.
separation. That was like the year before like things ended between everyone
Yeah.
and my dad marrying my stepmom. But it was, I don't know, it was the first time I was ever like alone. I didn't have sex until I was 18 as well. So it was like not even something.
Did you
Like I kind
masturbate
of,
though?
yeah, but I don't
Okay.
think I understood what I was doing or how to do it.
Sure.
Because I don't think I watched enough porn. And I almost would never actually click on the videos. I would just look at the images.
Interesting. Also,
Like
I
the
don't
little,
think porn is the best way to learn about that.
yeah. I was just watching GIFs and being like, okay, and they did that. On like Tumblr. I watch little GIFs on
You're like,
Tumblr.
I could try that. I could.
If I just do this motion over and over and
Yeah.
over and over again, I'll probably come, I think.
Do you remember the first time you actually successfully had an orgasm?
Yes, it was through sex. It was not
Okay.
through um masturbating, but
Mm-hmm.
it was nice. I
Great.
remember being very, very like pleased. I was like, oh wow.
How old are you?
23.
Oh, nice.
So it's still a late bloomer when it came to my own sexual exploration. I think I was just like scarred from having so much sex thrown at me at such a young age that I was like, I don't want to think about this right now.
Yeah. You're like, I'm nothing like them, actually. I'll never
Exactly.
come.
Literally, that's what I was thinking to myself. I'm like, I'll never be like my parents,
Mm-hmm.
enjoying my sexual freedom.
um, and the first time was with another person, a boyfriend.
No,
Oh,
no, I was
not
just
so
having
Demi
sex.
after all. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm friends with everyone I've had. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, it was I would always just try to like get to know the people. I always thought that sex was gonna relate to like a relationship, so I never
Mm-hmm.
slept with anyone I didn't actually want to like be with. That being
Mm,
said, they didn't always want to be with me.
right. It's so interesting when
So,
you find that out.
yeah, I was just like, oh, you guys don't think sex is marriage too? I thought everyone thought sex was marriage.
It's so interesting, like what you like decide the rules are in your head that like no one's
Mhm.
necessarily ever told you. Like I had a high school reunion last week and it was like a decades reunion. So it wasn't just my class, it was like 10 years. So anybody who graduated from 2000 to 2010. And I was
Mhm.
talking to this guy who is like a senior when I was a freshman, and we were like reminiscing over things, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like that guy that like we were talking about, I was like, he actually asked me to prom." And he goes, "Oh, did you come?" And I was like, "No, because I thought if you accept someone's promposal, that means you have to fuck them." And he was like, "What made you think that?"
Movies, probably.
Probably movies, yeah. But he was like, "That's so sad." And I was like, "Yeah, like I should have come to prom."
I really wanted to come to prom. I had this joke about how I bet my life would be differently. Like if somebody would have just asked me to prom, I would be a completely different person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so insecure about like relationships if somebody would have just
Mhm.
had a sign being like, Imani, please.
Yeah, no, I this guy I didn't like, but and then my actual prom year, nobody asked me, and the guy that I was hooking up with took someone else, and so I had to ask some rando from another school, and it would have been nice. Like my sister was asked by her very serious boyfriend at the time in the middle of their a cappella concert. He started came into the crowd and asked her, and I'm like,
Oh.
"Isn't that nice for you?"
I remember there was a boy who he was like, I would have asked you after prom had already been done and over with. And I'm like, why would you say that to me? I
Again,
would have
why
asked you.
would you say that to me?
just like, just ask me. Why would you tell me? I would have asked you.
Because there's so many times that, and I'm sure that you found this in relationships too, where you're like asking your partner for something and they're like, well, I was gonna. Oh, I was thinking about doing this for you. And it's like, either do the thing or don't do it, but like don't tell me about it, because like in this situation it's not the thought that counts. Like you're trying to get brownie points for being like, I was thinking about that, and it's like, well, then why didn't you do it?
Exactly.
But you're in a pretty committed, nice relationship now.
Yeah, it's almost 4 years in February, or 4 years in February.
Mazel
It's,
tov.
yeah, it was. We've known each other since 2021, but we didn't date in 2021. I had a completely different boyfriend in 2021.
Have you always been boyfriending, or like?
No,
Okay,
I have only had 4 boyfriends ever.
that's a
In
good
the
amount of boyfriends.
Yeah, I think that's decent. And
I
like
think that's good.
since 18, when I had sex for the first time. My first boyfriend was when I was 19. It lasted 3 months. Very short-lived relationship. The second one was 2.5 years. Oh, not 2.5 years, a year and a half, almost 2 years. And he broke up with me on Snapchat and
Oof.
never talked to me again. And I've never seen him
What
since.
does that look like? A selfie that's like,
No. Um, we were messaging, and I remember the last thing I said to him was, I don't think I want to live in Oregon for the rest of my life. And then all of the sudden, he was like, well, I don't think we want the same things. And I've been thinking about this for a while. And he just broke up with me. And then I read it. It went away because that's how
because that's
Snapchat works.
Snapchat.
It just
And you were like,
disappeared.
is this real? And you're like, can you say that again? And he pops up in a dog filter and he's like, we're done.
What sucked is I called him like 18 times and he didn't answer the phone. I felt like a psychopath. I was
Oh,
like just kept on calling him and he didn't answer. And like I just ended up not seeing him ever again.
what a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's so many people who, there's like this trope of like, oh, if somebody asks for your like Snapchat, like they're a fuckboy or whatever. And like, no, they're actually fine. But if somebody breaks up with you on Snapchat, like
They're
they're the devil. Yeah.
Honestly, I think he might have something wrong with him psychologically. Because who does that? What I
It's
had a
insane.
I had a very hard time with it because it was like almost 2 years. It was like a year and 9 months of us being together, and then just full on ghost. Snapchat was appropriate. Ghosting ain't a ghost.
Literally.
It was just, it caught me off guard. I was single for 2 years, just doing what I wanted to do, sleeping with whoever I felt like it, but also
I
talking
want to
to the
find
people.
like a more inappropriate app to break up with someone on, like Venmo them like $5 and be like, we're breaking up.
That would be a nice way of being broken up with if someone sent me money.
Yeah.
They're like, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Give me some stars or something like an
Or like
Uber.
if you have a shared calendar, like you just make an event that's like,
Oh my gosh. This
we
is breakup.
break up.
The Notes app? I heard
The
that you can
Notes
add.
app. Yeah.
I've heard of this new cheating way of cheating through the Notes app is sharing notes with people back and forth that they
And
could
that's how
add
you
to.
text?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so then you send them a shared note and the note says, we're not dating
Yeah.
anymore.
And then you can delete what was in that shared note so no one's gonna know.
And they feel crazy.
Why are you cheating with this person who you're just sending a blank sheet of notes to?
Yeah, like
But
the header is like groceries.
exactly.
I dumped a guy once on AIM, or like AOL Instant Messenger for the young ones. And my mom somehow like found the conversation, I guess because we had like a shared family computer, and printed it out and put it on our fridge and was like, this is so rude, Remy. Like you have to break up with people to their faces. And I was like, when did you like reload the printer ink? Like, this is so fucked up.
I've only done one breakup to someone's face. It was the boyfriend I had before, Brent. I broke up with him to his face. And I remember being really upset. I cried about it, like when I was breaking up with him. And he was smiling at me.
What?
And I remember it being like unsure why he was smiling at me. And I was just really bawling. And then when I was finished talking, he's like, well, next time you break up with someone, make sure your boob's not hanging out. And I was like, oh, wow, you suck. You actually suck even more than I thought you sucked.
Oh my God. I mean, yes, that sucks, but also it's nice. Like, I think the worst part of breaking up with somebody is being like, oh, they're sad. Right? Like,
yeah, I think that maybe I was being like oh my God, you must be so hurt that I'm leaving you.
and he's like,
I think that was the approach I took to the breakup.
yeah.
It's like, you're going to suffer now that I'm no longer in your life.
And he's like, maybe, but you're letting me see it one last time. When I broke up with an ex, and I was bawling and he was bawling. And I was pretty sure that eventually someday we would get back together. So I made him take a breakup selfie with me where we were both like,
Okay.
because I'm crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, just like, interesting.
I was like, we're not gonna like, it's not now, but like we're gonna look back on this and laugh. And like, we never have.
You're just at their wedding. Really? Remember this photo?
Remember when we broke up? That was so fun. Okay, wait, I have a question because we kind of glossed over. The first orgasm was at 23.
Yeah.
And we were having sex. Was it like through penetration, or was it like he was doing something that was skilled?
He was eating me out, but I don't think I had experienced that very often. So it was like fairly new for me.
Totally.
And I didn't even know that it was going to feel that good it was just like, it caught me off guard.
Yeah.
And I thought we were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, and it just didn't happen.
It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
But an orgasm is a nice thing to give to a person.
Yeah.
And then like, were you like, I want to try this again after he was out of the picture?
Yeah, it was like back and forth with sometimes not. And then it wasn't until like maybe, gosh, honestly, I feel like maybe it was 2020 because I think that's when OF came out and more people were even just exploring themselves sexually, where I myself like bought my first vibrator. Like, I started to see if I could do it since nobody else was doing it.
Totally. How old are you now?
I'm 29. I was quite the late. Yeah. But I still feel like a late bloomer to stuff.
I only had my first orgasm at 28.
Oh.
I literally started this podcast to learn how to do it.
And like, part of me is like, I don't think I even know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I actually used to think that you use tissue to masturbate. Because
why?
In the movies, men always had lotion and tissue. And so I just assumed everybody used lotion and tissue. And so I would just rub on myself with tissue and lotion.
That's so funny.
Because that's what I thought everyone was doing.
Like at like 23?
No, at like the younger years.
In the younger years.
Yeah. In the younger years, while I was like sneaking when I had siblings in home. And
yeah. But I think that's so interesting that like you're exposed to like so much sexually, but at the same time have no fucking idea what's going on.
Yeah. Like I never even had like a sex talk from my parents. Like, I just kind of had to guess what that would have been.
They're like, this is just something that we do with her.
Yeah. Like they never
It's
had that
not
kind
for
of
you.
conversation when somebody was dating someone. Like that stuff never came up for my
Whoa.
siblings and I.
And your siblings never like swapped tips or like,
No, we don't
no.
talk about it either. It's just
Interesting.
my family. It's weird. They were so sexual, but don't
Mm-hmm.
talk about sex
Mm-hmm.
either.
Wild. What like a juxtaposition.
But I think they just still see us as like their kids, and they're like, I don't want to have this dirty conversation with my children. Which even then, you're supposed to kind of have those
Sure, but then you've got a daughter
conversations.
masturbating with tissues and lotions and giving herself BV and like
I know, honestly, I would get UTIs a lot as a
all the
kid.
time, I'm sure.
And my mom was like confused. She's like, "Why are you getting all you don't know how to wipe yourself correctly?" Which I guess I didn't because I didn't know what you were supposed to use.
Oh my God. Like, I learned how to wipe myself from American Pie. So things aren't going well. Okay, well, we are winding down just because my dad has arrived. But I also was just like laughing at the idea of like if like somebody wearing glasses was like going down on you, like do their glasses fog? Do you
I bet they. I've never had someone wear their glasses during sex.
okay.
I know I have slept with people who wear glasses,
Mm-hmm.
but they've never worn their. I have worn my glasses during sex for sure because
And do
I
they
like to
fog?
be able to see that. Yeah, that has happened.
It's kind
I
of hot.
don't. I would never wear my glasses if I was like sucking dick. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I don't
Nope.
want that on my glasses. I don't want none of that on my
But the
glasses.
fog reminds me of just like that Titanic scene where like the whole car fogs up, but it's just like
Yeah.
whenever Ben and I have had sex and he's like wearing glasses, I will usually like almost immediately be like, just take them off. Like this is crazy. And also like, don't I look more airbrushed this way? If if they're not there. Okay, so you're 29 now. You're gonna be 30 next year.
Yeah.
Do you have any sexual goals for this coming year?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
No.
All
I feel
things
like
are good
I've
now. You
yeah,
learned.
I was like I feel like I've done all of the things that I wanted to do, or at least
Mm-hmm.
wanted to do urgently versus there's just things that are like I've never had a threesome. Maybe in the future, not opposed to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it had to happen organically, and I doubt that could ever happen organically. I have like
Are you
strong
kidding?
doubts.
Do you know how many like sex clubs there are in Portland?
There's so many, but it's like I don't think I would organically show up
Go
at one.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
But isn't
it
there
has to
there's
be.
that one show that's like at one of those?
Yeah, I've done that show before. I have
Mm-hmm.
also been approached by multiple couples outside of comedy shows before,
I'm sure.
and it's always the woman being very very forward, and then her white husband just staring at me, glaring. It's like.
You're like, did you guys talk about this before or
I know. I'm like, why is she
why is she
the
pitching if you're not down?
Well, he's like not glaring at me in a bad way, more like I'm meat. Like
Ah,
I was like, I
he's
can't
looking at
wait
you
for
like, do it. Agree to
exactly,
us. Join us.
exactly.
You're like, no, I'm going to get a flashback from high school. I'm
And I
going
was
to
like, I can't
feel
do
like my
it.
parents. Oh my God. Well, this has been such an interesting episode. Do you have any life goals if all sexual things accomplish? What are you looking forward to for the big 3-0?
I want to get a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I want to cover up a bunch of the tattoos I got when I was like in my 20s because I think they're stupid. And so I'm like hoping that I come up with something by my 30th birthday that can just cover them all up. Because I never thought that I'd ever work anywhere that's professional.
Mm,
And I don't really work in a professional environment. I work for a nonprofit, but I have a face tattoo to my leg and a butt and like Maggie Simpson and like a lot of stick and pokes that are like halfway done or not done well at all.
Yeah.
And like I just want all that shit covered up. It's so dumb. I don't want it on my body anymore. I can't wear like I don't know. I feel like a kid when I'm wearing certain things because it's like these people see like a butt on my leg and I'm like,
butt
oh,
on your leg.
I'm actually 30.
You're
Not.
like, oh my God, people can see my butt.
I just feel like as I age, like as I'm aging, I'm like, oh, is this childish to have all these like silly little tattoos
I feel like a
that are,
butt can change to something else very easily.
yeah, that's the butt. I know I could change it. A lot of the stick and pokes I know would be easy. The face I have on my leg, it's like Earl Sweatshirt back in the Odd Future Wolfgang days. There's like, so it's like a cartoon face, and it's about the size of the palm of my hand, and it's right above my knee, and it's so big, and I'm like, I want it covered up, and I don't know what the hell anyone could put on top of it to cover it up, and I want it gone, and I don't want to pay to do laser removal.
Yeah.
I'd rather just cover it with something else.
Okay.
Because apparently laser removal takes years. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, and it doesn't like fully do it, I feel. I feel like you always have like remnants. But there was that really cool show. I think it was not LA Ink or something where it was like covering tattoos.
Oh yeah, Ink Masters or something.
Yeah. That was so sick. Put it on TikTok and be like, tattoo artists, what would you? And then they'll just.
What's gonna happen is because it's like a Tyler the Creator like realmed tattoo. There's gonna be a bunch of people being like, "Don't
do it. Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Well, I hope some people will still submit, and then you'd have like free art.
Yeah, that's true. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Imani, it was so nice having you on the podcast. Can you tell everybody where they can find you, watch your comedy, see your shows?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the stuff. Imani Denae _ I have shows that are on there too. If you want to check it out, I keep it semi-updated. So
perfect. Yeah. Fabulous. You guys, you can follow me at Remy Casimir, the podcast at How Come Podcast. If we've said anything today that makes you want to DM us, do it. We're happy to chat. If you want to watch this episode unedited with video, patreon.com/howcome. And Imani, I have to ask you one more question, which I have to ask everybody after a sexual experience. Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I finished too. You guys, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time on How Come. Bye.
Bye.
It's not you, it's me. I try so hard to finish honestly. They say you'll know when you go all the way from A right down to O. Oh no, I think that I've still got a ways to go. Oh, I'm sick of this and I have got to know. How come? How come? How come I can't achieve? How come I can't achieve? I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm rolling up my sleeves. Oh baby, I believe these guests can help. 'Cause I can't do it by myself. I wanna jizz